everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into the Joke Sisters channel. It is Mary
and Rose.
Happy Monday. So for today's discussion, we're going to be focusing on what our favorite quotes are. So Rose, what is your favorite quote?
I have a few, but one of my favorite quotes is by Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
Take the first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step.
That's good.
Because so many times we want to see the bigger picture before we begin, but we will never know unless if we start, and the rest will follow.
That's really good. And I think taking the first step is one of the hardest things. Throughout my life, I've always been scared, like, what if? But the thing is, like, if you never take that first step, you'll never know what could have happened. Like, I remember this YouTube channel, it took us like a year to start it. And then after we took this first step, we're like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Or even a new job, I'm always so scared to like switch jobs or switch things around. And then after a while, I'm like, you know what? It wasn't so bad after I did it. So it's always important, just go ahead and take the first step, because you never know what's gonna happen or how that first step is gonna change your life.
Yes, because whenever we moved to California,
that was hard.
We thought about it for a few weeks, you know, and it wasn't easy.
No.
But whatever you're scared of, you will eventually have to face.
Yes.
And so the quicker you do start,
Yeah.
the easier it will be to get to the next phase, to be able to get to where it is that you want. And so, you know, take the first step. Whatever it is that you want to do, take the first step. You will never know what's waiting on the other side and the people that are cheering you on in order for you to get to that next phase of your life.
And the faster your life is gonna change.
Yes.
After you take that first step, the faster your life is gonna change.
Yeah.
So you just have to think about how badly do you want your life to change, and go ahead and just take that first step.
Yes.
So it's my turn. I have a lot of favorite quotes. It
You
was
do.
really hard for me to decide on this, but mine is by Helen Keller. When one door of happiness closes, another one opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see one which has been opened for us. And that is my favorite quote, because so many times, especially myself, like, I am so bad at this. Once something closes, I'm like, why did it close, Lord? Why? You know, you want to know why something has closed. But I've learned, especially this year, that actually has been one of my goals this year, is just to move on. If that door decides to close, whether it's friendships, jobs, or whatever it is, let it close and move on to something better. And my life has become better because I've allowed those doors to close, and then moved on to better things. And sometimes we hold on to certain things and then we don't have room for new things. So I guess just the door closing is just a concept of holding on to something, and sometimes you just have to let it go.
I like that, because sometimes we're so often mourning the past.
Yes.
We focus so much. We miss out on these blessings that are right in front of us that
Yes.
God has already blessed us with. It could have been like Mary said, it could have been a friendship that you weren't ready to end.
Let go,
But
yeah.
in reality, you really have to look back and see, was that friendship really helping me grow? And if that's the case, then close that door, because if that blessing was able to come at that time in your life, another one can come.
Yes.
If you
Yeah.
allow yourself to be open to the possibilities. And in the end, honestly, it's always going to get better.
Yes,
it really will.
is. At the end of the day, it's always going to get better. And that's what I've learned.
Yes.
So for our shout outs, Rose, who is our shout out?
Our shout out goes to
Dun, 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 dun.
Kelsey Weinstein.
Thank you so much, Kelsey, for commenting below. Again, if you want to shout out, go ahead and like this video, comment below, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.
Bye for now.